The original circumference of a tree is c. Got it. Increased by a rate of 2 pi inches per year. The final circumference is 141 pi. Got it. Find the equation that shows the correct relationship. All right. So the original circumference is c, and I'm going to add 2 pi times t, and that's going to be my function as a function of t. Now, what is that tells me this is the circumference of the tree for every year. After 1 year, it's c plus 2 pi. After 2 years, it's c plus 2 pi times 2, which means 4 pi. After 3 years, it's c times plus 6 pi, and so on and so forth. At the end of the thing, they told me what f of t is. They told me that that's going to equal to 141 pi times t, or 141 pi. That's the problem, right? So, which equation of these does that represent? Okay. I'm just going to take that 2 pi t over to the other side. C equals 141 pi times minus 2 pi t. So it's definitely this first one right here. That's one of the answers. What I would do if I were you is I would try to manipulate each of these equations to see if it can look like the original equation. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then it's not the same. Because it says select all the equations. So I don't think that this answer is the only one. Let's see. Can this answer work? 141 pi equals c minus 2 pi t. Well, I have the equation itself for 141 pi on one side. And on the other side, I have c plus 2 pi t. There's no way that these can be the same. So this one is definitely out. What about this other one? Do I have things solved for 2 pi? Let's see. I want to solve for here, right? So I'm going to get 2 pi t equals 141 pi minus c divided everything by t. Is that the same? Oh, perfect. So both this equation and this equation are the same equation. They just look a little bit different. And obviously this one's wrong because 2 pi is equal to 141 pi minus c over t, not the inverse of that. So these are my two answers. Let's see. Determine, or part B. Determine the original circumference in terms of pi if t were 3. Oh, okay. Then all they're asking me to do is figure out what c is if t is 3. Okay. So c is equal to 141 pi minus 2 pi times 3. So that's 6 pi. So that's c is equal to 135 pi? Yeah, that's the right answer. Alright, my answers would be 135 pi inches. I wouldn't multiply 135 times pi and then plug in that number because they asked me to give it their answer in terms of pi. So I need to have pi in my answer somewhere.